Yo, what's up guys, Rid the Beast here, and today I have a brand new video. As you guys may have seen, I have released a video on getting the Damascus camo. It was a grind, it was fun, it was pain, it was blood, sweat, and tears, like everyone says. But I have unlocked it finally, and it was a grind, it really was a grind. However, it did take me 10 days to get. I'll show you guys how I got it in 10 days. So today is going to be a video on just the RPGs because the launchers I feel like a lot of people struggle with, and they're probably the most difficult out of everything. Riot Shield knife is probably up there, but you can get lucky if you're playing a shipment. But definitely rocket launcher is definitely the most difficult. So I'm just gonna start by going to. Let's start by the pillar. The pillar, it is a lock-on gun. As you can see, it looks very nice. Damascus. This, for all of the launchers, I'd recommend, by the way, make sure you level up to level 31, which is the max. It does not take too long. Once you're playing the right game modes, you're getting kills, and you're making sure to use it consistently. Make sure to use it a lot, and you'll get this done in no time. So what I did, luckily for me, when I was doing these challenges, I had 10v10 shipment, which is insane. It really is insane. Anywhere I show, I got a triple. So I went into hardcore 10v10 shipment, and I made sure to just get kills with this, rank it up to level 31, and then I went to hardpoint. I waited for hardpoint. Hardpoint is probably the best map to get the first 3 done. First the spray paint, woodland, digital, and reptile done, because they were the most kills related. The rest are just taking down aerial kill streaks and whatnot. But 125 kills, you can do this in hardpoint domination. Attacker and defender wars, probably the best thing to do would be hardpoint because they both count. So attacker wars is you're attacking the hardpoint to get back your hardpoint, which is defending it. So it's attacker and defending. So that works out nicely. And then reptile is kills using amped, and it is at the bottom here. But once you get your level to max rank, you can literally do all of these at the same time. And this applies to all the launchers. So yeah. And then the dragon is take down aerial kill streaks. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Anything from UAVs, counter UAVs, personal radars, VTOLs, chopper gunners, all of these count. They are aerial kill streaks. The best thing I'd recommend to take down is UAVs. You'll find a UAV every game in ground war. No matter what, you just have to wait a little while. So this is the best thing. Splinter, this is probably the most difficult one, but we'll get onto this afterwards. And the rest of these, destroy equipment, kill streaks of vehicles, UAV counts, support kill streaks, UAV counts, kill streaks, UAV counts, and skulls, destroy vehicles, again, UAV counts. Guys, take advantage of this. I don't know if it's bugged or whatnot, but I've literally been just taking on UAVs, and Dragon, Topo, Tiger, Stripes, and Skulls literally all count for all the launchers. Please do this, guys, it'll help. Go into ground war, just take down UAVs, counter UAVs, personal radars, anything you see that's in the sky, take it down. And for Splinter now, Splinter was probably, it was easy on the pillar because it was a lock on, it's quite quick. I'd recommend personal radars and counter UAVs and VTOLs. VTOLs is, I believe, a 3 hit. So you would have to, and also it flares the first shot out because it's a lock on. So wait, is it 3 hit or is it 2 hit? I believe it's a 3 hit. Yeah, it's a 3 hit. It's a 3 hit. What I would recommend you guys do is shoot at once, they'll flare out, kill yourself, and then shoot the other 2, and you will take it down pretty quickly because there's a lock on. Also, guys, I would definitely recommend you guys use emergency airdrops as a kill streak. You have to get 8 kills or 7 kills if you're using hardline. and just drop it on the enemy side. It drops like 4 care packages, and the chances of them getting a personal radar UAV, counter UAV, or a veto is very high. So I'd recommend you guys do this. It will help you out a ton. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Pila. I'd recommend Ground War, Domination, and Hardpoint for these. Mostly I'd recommend Ground War. Best maps I saw was River Quarry, Cast River Quarry, Farmland, and Boneyard. They were pretty good. The rest, Tower District, Port of Verdansk, and something else. Wait, there was something else? No, there wasn't. Yeah. Anaya Palace is back, actually. Anaya Palace is a great map to take down personal radars and UAVs. So make sure you guys use that. I don't know why. I think there was a bug with it, so they removed it, but it's back in this update. So yeah, that's that for the pillar. The Strela. The Strela, this is pretty easy to use once you know how to take down UAVs. Again, same thing, like I just said. For the kills, same little things. I'm just gonna talk through Splinter because Splinter is the most difficult one. Splinter for this, the personal radars count. Personal radars count. So you have to like arc it a little bit. You have to aim a little bit higher because it does like arc down when you do shoot. I'll try to put a clip up if I find one. But for UAVs, it's pretty easy. You just have to aim it with the top part of the propeller and just move it slightly to the right on like an inch or two. I'll show you guys a clip of this. Again, I'd recommend you go into, for this one actually, I recommend you guys go into a short map, a small map. Anything from like Shipment, Shootout, Rust is probably the best 3 because they're small, so the kill streaks in the air are quite closer. Ground War, you can try doing Ground War, but as long as they're close to you, you can probably take them down. I'll show a clip on that, but that's pretty much it for Splinter. I think the most difficult two is probably the Joker and the RPG. The Joker, this was a pain to do Splinter with. This Splinter alone took me a whole day, whereas the rest of them to get took me 1 whole day. So it took me 2 days for... It took me 1 day to get everything and took me another day just to get Splinter. That's how I spent a whole day getting Splinter. For this, I'd recommend Ground War, Farmland, and Boneyard, probably the best maps for this. And you guys should take down personal radars and UAVs for the rest of them. But Splinter UAVs don't count, so I'll just take down personal radars and counter UAVs and VTOLs. With this, again, best thing I would recommend to take down a VTOL is shoot your first shot, kill yourself immediately, and then aim, lock on it again, and just shoot your other 2 shots. By the time your first one comes down, it's gonna miss because of the flare, and the rest other 2, hopefully if you're quick enough, it will kill it. So that's the best way I saw doing it. But again, I didn't really take down VTOLs because VTOLs, everyone just takes it. All my teammates were just taking it. So I was just focused on personal radars, was probably the best thing I saw. As soon as you see one on the sky, I would recommend you guys just take it down. And also, once you've completed the rest of these, Splinter is probably the last one you're gonna have. I would recommend you guys take, instead of Amped, take Spotter. I haven't found anyone that said this yet, but Spotter is probably one of the best to take down anything that's in the sky, because it will literally show you through the walls and everything where things are, enemy vehicles and whatnot, even personal radars, UAVs. Literally, you can be inside a house and you'll spot it because it'll be red. So once you do that, you can literally see, you'll be aware, and you can take it down. And people say Amped is good because it's quicker reload speed, but with the Joker, you honestly don't need it because there's a lock on. Either way, you're not gonna miss your shot. So yeah, and it's pretty quick regardless. The Joker is probably the quickest thing to reload out of all the launchers. But yeah, that's what I recommend for the Joker. Again, Ground War is probably the best one to do this. UAVs, take down all the UAVs, pretty easy to do. Once the second you hear it, you would see the UAVs in the sky. Also, another tip I would recommend is probably turn on your subtitles, because it will say when an enemy has say UAV, so you can just read the subtitles to be aware of everything, and you should be good. So yeah, this will take you about a day or 2 for everything, but trust me, once you do this, it is such a pain reliever. And lastly, we have the RPG. this was what I started off with. And then I moved on to the Strela because I wanted to get out the non-locking RPGs first. But I didn't make a mistake doing that. What I'd recommend you guys do is definitely start by the Joker. The Joker is so painful. It's worse than the RPG. Start by the Joker and then move on to the RPG. RPG, again, same thing. Instead of taking down UAVs, you have to take down personal radars and VTOLs. But VTOLs, you can get pretty lucky because the RPG does shoot quite quickly, and there isn't a lock on to miss the RPG with a flare of the VTOL. So you can get pretty lucky with that. I believe this is also a 3-shot, so if you shoot it twice, and if you're carrying an ammunition box, quickly set it down before you even shoot it, and then you should be good to take it down quickly. Another thing I kind of did is kind of scummy, but I would wait until my teammate has shot at least one RPG at it, and then I would quickly shoot like the second one or the third one. So yeah, I would wait for them to shoot 2, and then I would just quickly shoot the third one. Just be aware he's shooting at one, or if no one is shooting it, then it's your chance. But yeah. Other than that, taking down UAVs was probably the hardest thing. And luckily for me, I only took down one UAV with this RPG. Literally the only one, and it was the last one I needed because I was just taking down personal radars, counter UAVs, and VTOLs with this. So I'd recommend that. Again, this one is probably good to do on a smaller map because, again, they're quite close, like personal radars and whatnot. Ground war is going to be tough. And I guess you can blow up vehicles. I don't really blow up vehicles, but it will probably be good. I heard there was like a bug where once an enemy has used a vehicle, and even if they're not in it, you can still blow up and it counts. But I cannot confirm if this works or not because I didn't do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the RPG. And as you can see in Damascus, it looks pretty nice. And that's pretty much all the launches. Even the gold looks nice. Platinum looks amazing. Damascus just unbeaten. But yeah, that's pretty much it for everything. For all the launches, I'll make a new video on how to get the other guns, probably the riot shield and the knife, and then I'll make a video on the SMGs, LMGs, assault rifles and shotguns. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a like, please share the video, and leave a comment if you have any questions or you need any more other tips or tricks. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and peace.